Alright guys, so welcome to another episode of the Arena Show. And on this episode, we'll talk about Oppong Nkrumah and Awwwww Ablakwa. Now, what's almost 10 fights between the two has to do with Akosombo spillage, the excesses, which Ghana is still battling to settle some of the affected people. And from the chairman of the Parliamentary Assurance and Governance Committee, headed by Awwwww Ablakwa, or chaired by Awwwww Ablakwa, they invited the housing minister, that is Oppong Nkrumah, to interrogate him on some pending issues and how urgently they can settle some of these affected people. In fact, this issue became you throw, I throw, and it almost marred the whole sitting, even to the extent that they started, using words that are not palatable or befitting honorables in their discussions within their ambit. So what is this issue? Let's go and watch the video. We'll come back and we'll talk more. This is the Arena Show. Share, like, comment, and we'll be the family on this platform. We'll be right back after this video.
This is not a matter that we reduce to political football, deflection, obfuscation, red herrings, as you are trying to do today. It's been a year. People are living in distress. People are devastated. Fellow citizens, your contractors, after their late arrival, are even behind schedule. You are now looking at some 14-day window to go to the site. Clearly, we are not impressed. When will the first set of houses be ready? And when can we see a change in attitude? When can this committee see your ministry, your government, prioritizing the plight of victims of the VRA spillage?
Chairman, I think we should also move away from this, may I say, posture, where we want to create the impression that some persons care and some persons don't care. You introduced the word sincerity into this conversation.
Yes.
If we are being sincere, you have been one of the persons who keeps whipping up this impression that somebody doesn't care. You will recall that when the military on ground was asked to move from one location to another as part of the exercise, you came out saying that the military had been asked to withdraw from the place.
I'm glad that you have introduced that.
Chairman, that was not sincere.
I am glad that you have introduced that matter.
Yes.
What your government did, what the commander-in-chief asked them to do, was rather the insincerity. They were moving out. The commander told me, I was there, the
Chairman,
chief and your former
Chairman,
colleagues.
that is not correct.
We will not have a banter here.
That is not correct.
But for the record, and this is my committee. You don't come here and dictate. I'm the chair of this committee.
You have asked me a question and I'm responding.
And on the matter,
you have accused us here of playing political football, of deflecting, and of introducing red herrings into our conversation. We have to have a right to respond to those accusations that you have made. You earlier accused us of insincerity. And I suggested to you that, with great respect, without a challenge to the fact that you are chairman of this committee and that this is a committee of parliament, I mentioned to you earlier that there's work that is ongoing. Within 14 days, the regional minister and myself will be back on the ground. This will not be the first time. We'll be back on the ground to engage with the contractors and make a determination of why they are behind schedule and when they will complete. And when that is done, I'll be able to ferry to this committee updated timelines of when they'll be complete. But Chairman, I'm saying to you that if you introduce a concept of insincerity, of playing partisan football, of deflecting and introducing red herrings, it is respectfully within my right to also draw your attention to instances where I am of the view you have done same. But I don't think that that is what we are here to do for the benefit of the Ghanaian people. For the people in these areas, the number one interest that they have is that we complete these projects on time for people to benefit. But if you choose, Chairman, respectfully, to accuse me before the whole country of playing partisan football, not being sincere, of deflecting and of introducing red herrings, then I have a right in my own defense to draw your attention to instances where I believe you have done same. I don't think that's what we are here to do. specific on this matter. Within 14 days, myself and the regional minister will be on ground once again. We will engage with the contractors. We will have clearer timelines, which I will share with you. If we want to go into the questions of parliamentary football and deflection, I don't think that you intend to use your committee as a bully pulpit to invite ministers and make these accusations and not give them an opportunity to answer.
Honorable Minister, to suggest that I am using this position as a bully pulpit, you have to retract that, because that is not what I'm doing here.
So,
I
Chairman,
am well within my standing orders. You have to retract that.
Chairman,
you must retract and apologize for that statement.
But it is okay.
I will not take that.
Okay for the chairman.
I am sure you can judge for yourself after watching the video between the two honorable ministers, the chairman and also the Minister of Housing or Minister for Housing, Oppong Nkrumah. It looks like there is something under the sleeves between these two people. Obviously, they are all astute politicians, but I believe that they should focus on settling the people that were affected by the flood instead of settling their personal scores. Sometimes, some of these things may take attention from the core issue, and at the end of the day, the sitting will not be able to lay its hands on any substantial results. So I believe that they need to set up, find a way to resolve some of these things. After all, why would it take more than a year, almost a year, to settle people affected by man-made challenges like spillage of Akosomo Dam? These are some of the things we should grow beyond, make room for some of these things. Even people are living in the sea, on the sea. People have Dubai. So people living around areas that there are things that we can solve easily. It shouldn't drag that blah, 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 blah. We are tired of listening to some of these things. When they say you have a sharp mouth, when adults are fooling, you need to tell them that they are fooling. We've gotten to a level or a height or a zenith that we need not to entertain some of these things. Let's resolve things and move on. After all, how much is it going to cost us? This is the Arena Show. Thank you.